Hello everyone, we are back with the twins today. I know I said I was going to be getting a video of them together, and I decided I would get them changed into their pajamas. They're going to be matching, and this is her first day home. Well, let's see, first full day home, I guess. Scarlett here, Scarlett Elizabeth, and Ruby Grace. And I'm going to get them undressed and talk about the differences between them and the similarities that I see, because I did make them fraternal twins. They were painted by the artist Reborns by Megan, to resemble a picture I gave her of my twin 4-year-old girls, who I have a picture of them that I gave her when they were newborns, and they're 4 now. I think I said that. But so this one is Ruby Grace, and she resembles my Azalea Grace, so she has Grace for her middle name. And she's the older one. She was my baby A, Azalea was. And then we have Scarlett Elizabeth here, who resembles my younger twin, which is Violet Elizabeth, and she was the baby B. And so the way this came about was I was looking for a really cuddly, floppy newborn in like January of this year, and I came across, I don't even know, Facebook somehow, Reborns by Megan, and she was posting a special on the Levi kit, which is my little Ruby here, and I fell in love with it, and I was like, yes. So I wanted to get that, and went ahead and made it happen, and I got her home by Valentine's Day. And then I was still looking at Reborns and learning more and more, because I've only been going at this since about December of last year, 2017. And I came across little Scarlett, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the next one I want. That's the one I want. And then I had this picture sitting on my desk of my little girls that are 4. When I have this newborn picture, and I started looking at it, and I was like, oh my gosh, these 2 kits look like them. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even plan it. It just accidentally happened. And I sent the picture to Megan and said, hey, can you paint them like this to resemble my my little baby girls? And they were like, she was like, sure, I can do that. And so they accidentally became something I didn't even expect they were going to become. So and they're fraternal, of course, and my girls are fraternal. So it worked out perfectly. And it's funny because Ruby seems a little bit bigger to me, and so is my Azalea. She was the bigger baby, and she still is bigger than her sister. And then little Scarlett here, it seems tiny. She seems way more petite to me, and that's exactly how my little Violet is, and was. She was when she was a baby, and she still is. So I'm going to get them undressed here so we can check them out. Put you over here for a second, little Ruby. But I'm super, super happy. Super happy with these. And it's fun to have them together, because like I said, I've had Ruby since I want to say I had her by Valentine's Day. I think I had a little sooner than that. I was thinking more like January 26th, and then of course we're into April now, and I've waited almost 8 weeks for Scarlett to get here. So the biggest thing I noticed is This little girl is so much floppier than her sister. She is, well, and for one thing, she has 3/4 arms, which I think makes a little bit of a difference. She's way tinier. This one is just, you'll see once I get her undressed. That's the first thing I noticed about her when I got her, was how, take out her headband. No headbands for bed. How chubby she was in the belly. Oh, I had her pants on backwards. Oh my goodness. But then I noticed, like, their legs seem pretty similar. She seems way more cuddlier because she's so fluffy in her belly. I gotta get a bracelet for Scarlett. That used to be my daughter's bracelet right there. My daughter's 17. And that was hers when she was a baby. So I put it on this little one. But anyhow, so you can tell from the bellies that, and this is the belly that this Levi kit came with, because I asked her, I was like, gosh, her belly seems, because I know some people's Levi's look like this, it seemed like, and mine is like, and I love her shoulders. I just love her shoulders. And see, she's got the 3/4, which is different. So she just seems she's tiny. Put her on her little back. Take her diaper off. I'm gonna put a fresh one on both of them anyway. See the little booty. See the little booty? Should we turn your head like that? Huh? Yeah. I like the hands expressions. I don't know what you would call that. The posing, I guess, of the hands. I think it's cute how, and her fingers are so long, just like my little Azalea. She's got long fingers. The resemblance is kind of eerie. That it's just so. So we got, so she's got her cute little shoulders. Where are you? There you are, Sissy. And they're pretty similar. I don't want to get them out of the frame here, but look at that. Quite a bit bigger. Because I can tell that she will definitely not want to be wearing 0 to 3 months. It'd be way too big on her. Their legs are pretty, well, see, her legs seem smaller. See, look at her. It's a little chunky thigh. This one's seems thinner. It is more curled up. But she can wear 0 to 3 because she's so fluffy. And newborn for sure for her. And then they got the different feet posing. I like her flat feet. Their feet are kind of, let's turn them back over, I guess. Oops. Goodness, get your legs out of there, huh? Quite a little. And the ears. Her face isn't as petite, that's for sure, as little Scarlett. Yeah, she got petite features. I mean, you can just tell I like her hair, it's dark. See little feet, see the little arms. See, her arms they seem pretty similar. She almost seems a little chunkier on the limbs than, yep, just a little bit. I think Scarlett seems like her limbs are a little chunkier. And then, see, there they are. Of course, she's in the front, but their little feet are the same. Where's your little arm? Here it is. And maybe because that's a Levi, maybe because it's a boy kit, or supposedly, I want to say I can see it now because it looks more boyish. I never thought of that before I got her. Before I got this little girl, I didn't notice so much. But that's another thing about my daughter. They always thought she was a boy because she looked kind of boyish, which is similar to this Levi, compared to Scarlett, who is very feminine, very petite. I mean, just look at that face. Her arms are pretty wild. Hopefully she's good in there. I always worry about stuff. Looks like it's... But yeah, so the bodies are definitely bigger. Bigger difference, I would say. But I don't know if you can see. Let me do it like that. Gosh. Trying to see how they compare really well here. It's nice to see them side by side. I really wanted to see side by side of these two. I like how her legs are. I like how her legs are. She's super cuddly. She doesn't seem as cuddly to me because she's so floppy. I guess I'm used to the more firmness, but this little girl, compared to, she's more stiff. You can just see she's so floppy, you almost like have to support her. So, anyhow, get their t-shirts back on them and start getting them dressed here. But I think she's beautifully painted. Both of them are. I like how she did it so nicely in comparison to the picture I gave her. And I'm going to get them dressed, and then I'm going to show you the picture that I have. My girls. Oh, probably should get a diaper on you. So you can see what you think. I'm not saying that they're like clones of them or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that the similarities of the kit was just like, wow. I think if I would have done rooted hair, it would have been even more amazing to get that similar look. It's just so similar, and it's really kind of neat. The girls are pretty excited that they're named with one of their names. Put little socks on her. It's funny how things happen, you know? I mean, I don't know if... And then after, of course, it happened by accident, I started thinking, well, what about my other kids? Maybe I want to get some that look like them. I'll just have a whole nursery of my children from when they were babies. But I kind of have, Jack is kind of like my one son, and Wyatt's kind of like my other son. And then Allie Rose, she's not really like my Rose, but she's got her name. I got these adorable Mummy's Flower Child. They're both going to wear their... It's kind of raining out there. I don't know if you can hear it. But it's a-coming down. It's coming down. Sometimes I don't really know. I'm still trying to adjust to having the two of them. It's kind of... I mean, since I was a twin mom, it's kind of... I mean, of course, they're dolls. Yes, I know that, but it's like... I've had two babies to handle before. At least they're not crying and need to be fed. And all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I was just always packing Ruby around, and now it's like I don't want to leave Ruby and take you little Scarlett. There she is. She's all prettied up in her little outfit. I'll put her over here so I can dress Ruby. So I mostly am just trying to figure out how I want to do it. And they both sleep together. I always just basically want them together. So that's what I'm doing. You want to lay like that? Get this girl over here out of the way. There we go. That looks cute on her, doesn't it? But I feel it's an adjustment for sure, because I'm just like, I was taking Ruby everywhere with me. She's always hanging out in the house and stuff, and now I don't know. I can't pack both of them around. So I'm just kind of making a little spot for them in the nursery, and just I took one out today, but I don't really like doing that. But then again, I don't want to take them both, because I'm like, I don't know if I can manage 2 reborns. It's kind of get nervous taking them out, but not too much. The thing is, I only have one car seat too, so I'm like, well, I could take them both in the same car seat. I don't know. I'll find the right time. I think it's just all new. Oh gosh, I forgot to put her t-shirt on. Dang it. I always mess up when I'm doing videos. Forget to put things on them. I was videoing a live video earlier, and I was like putting his pants on, not his shirt, on one of my boys. I was dressing. Good grief. Sometimes I don't think. I'm just talking, rambling, trying not to ramble, but just talking about reborns and having fun with them, especially. I just want to show them off. I think they're so cool. My husband's pretty impressed. He's like, they're so real. Oh my gosh. It's like having my babies again. Because our babies are 4. And so he was holding them. And he's like, but there's no crying. There's no sleepless nights. They don't poop. All these kind of funny. But I don't know. The journey has begun for these little twinnies. I love dressing them alike. It's so fun. Yep. So this one is I'm gonna put them in the same way I have them in the picture so that you can see. Aren't they adorable? Aren't they adorable? They're so adorable to me. And this one's kind of laying like that in the picture. But I'm going to turn their little, she's kind of over here a little. It's kind of hard to place them on this for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm messing with them a lot, trying to figure out their positioning. So there they are, and here is, you can't, okay, so basically this one is my little girl here. That's my Scarlett. And then this one here is, you can't see. There. Now you can kind of see. She's got that double chin. You see the double chin. And she's got that expression, that same expression. I think she did a pretty darn good job. I really do. So, those are my little twins. Hope you enjoyed watching me get them changed and compare them, compare and contrast their little features, and be seeing more of them for sure. Hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll bring you more adventures. Have a good night. Bye-bye.